from last week, which we've got here, and we'll need to attach BF05, which is this piece here, guys, this frame. And if I just look at this my way and then I'll turn it around for you guys, what you want to do is just line that framework up like so, with all these connectors here, and connecting this will take us all the way through to instruction 5, 6. So the first instructions, guys, basically about putting the black screws in here, here, here and here, and then once we've done all that, that is basically 1 to 6 instructions all done. Here, find it easy sometimes if you put it in one of the holes in the connectors, it helps you hold the screw on the screwdriver. And all we've got to do is line up this little part here, phantom detail, and this is going to be going into these 2 slots here. Underneath you can see these slots, and the way it needs to go is you want it like a vamp effect going that way. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rick43. Today I'm building more of the Millennium Falcon. So this is the second issue this week, guys. I thought I'd treat you guys, and I wanted to get back into doing some Millennium Falcon. I love this build. I love all my builds, and in the past video I did say to you, I love this build. This is one of the best one on the channel. It is, but I love all my builds equally, guys. I do. I love everything I do on this channel, and I hope you do too. Give us a big thumbs up if you do. I'd really appreciate that. Well, here's the mag. Here's the parts of issue 37 of the Millennium Falcon from Falcon de Agostini. Guys, if you're not already and you're interested in watching more videos or anything to do with the channel, either Millennium Falcon, Titanic, DB5, etc., there's loads going on. Subscribe, like, also comment and share. Press that bell notification not to miss out on anything on the channel, including the Millennium Falcon or any of the models I've just mentioned. But without further ado, guys, let's crack on with the Millennium Falcon for the second time this week from Falcon de Agostini. Okay then, guys, so let's get going. Second time this week, issue 37 of the Millennium Falcon from Falcon de Agostini. Here's the parts, which I'll put to one side. We'll take a quick look through this mag. There we go. Got the usual brilliant content. Pictures. There she is, Millennium Falcon. Some diagrams of her. Can't wait till this thing's built, guys, I really can't. And here we have what parts we've got today and what we're doing. It looks like we're assembling the bottom frames. And we've got some detailing to put on the hull panel. And that is going to be it for this week then, for the double issue. This week, 2 issues, guys, of the Millennium Falcon. This is how this is going to end in this week's video of this one, of issue 37. Right, so we'll open this, we'll have a look what we've got. We've got some hull frame. We've got hull plating. I'm just going to be putting some details on that shortly. And we've also got here some wiring. That looks like lighting to me. So that's going to be some lights for somewhere, guys. LED lights and wiring. Okay. I don't think we're using that today. And then we've got some screws, black screws, silver screws, gold screws, and some 2-hole connectors. So guys, sit back, relax, get your favourite beverage or snack, and let's crack on with instruction 1 of the Millennium Falcon from Falcon. So instruction 1, we've got to bring over this part we did last week. some more of the bottom frames, and we want to take this 4-hole connector and place that on that radial stiffening rib. So what you want to do is line the holes up so they look similar to that. And when you're happy with that, guys, you've got to take 2 gold screws, bring 2 over, and screw those together. Like that. Now obviously you're going to have to make sure these are lined up with the holes on the rib stiffener, or else you're not going to get the gold screws in. So yeah, screw those in there, right? Nice and tight. Yeah, and once you've got these 2 gold screws in, guys, that's the first 2 instructions done. And then for instruction 3, it's saying slide this rib into the 4-hole connector. And what you want to do, guys, is make sure you've got that little lip pointing that way, if that makes sense. So what you do is push that into there like so, and you can see if you've got it the right way anyway, guys, because this other 4-hole connector is going to be going, one of them's going to be going into that screw over there. So do the same again, get 2 gold screws, get those screwed in nice and tight. Yeah, it shouldn't have any problems with these, guys. As long as you line the holes up, it should be straightforward, and you should feel the tightness of these gold screws going in. To be honest, the threads do seem to be getting better on these connectors. In the early stages, there were some of them didn't have any bite at all, but these seem to be a bit better now. So yeah, we'll get this screwed in, and then we'll crack on to instruction 5, which is basically putting a black screw in one corner of the 4-hole connector there. Just line that up, screwed in. Just move that gold screw out of the way, that connector, and that's how that's looking so far, guys, at the end of instruction 5. Now instruction 6, it's time to take one of these frames we've added today's issue, which is BF07, which is this one here. And how we've got to do this, guys, is put it to the rest of the assembly like so. And that's instruction 6 done. So let's move on, keep on going, and go on to instruction 7. Now for instruction 7, take another black screw. Yeah, you're probably already ahead of me, guys. I've got to put a screw into this corner here. Just line that up. Yeah, I do hope you're enjoying these 2 issues this week I've done with the Millennium Falcon. I'm going to try and do that a lot more, try and catch up with this build because I'm loving it. Now for instruction 8, it's telling us to turn the assembly over, okay, which I find a bit different because as you can see here, guys, all the screwing and hole connectors are all on this side, but for some reason it's telling us to turn the assembly over, so we'll go with it, and then we need to join these 2 together with the 2-hole connector. So yeah, get these black screws and get these screwed in. I wonder why that is. We'll soon find out. Trust the process, as they say, guys. That's what you got to do. Just don't put too much pressure on there until I can hold that underneath, because I might bend the frame. Don't want to do that. Right, so bring that connector around. Get another black screw. That's it, push that together. See, I was saying, I think in the last issue, it's just so cool how this just gets together, if that makes sense. Just It's about basically putting parts together, screwing them tight. It's wicked. I love it. I know all builds are similar to that, but you know what I mean. Just so nice to do. It's therapeutic. I love doing this build. So I'll just do these nice and tight. And that's taken us right through then to instruction 9, which now it's just telling us to put the 2-hole connector just there, this way around still. So I'm just reaching over to get a 2-hole connector, guys. Yeah, and it wants us to put this one just there. It's going to be going that way round and be sticking out that way. So I'll just get a black screw. And we'll just screw that into there. Oh, these are live tonight, these are. Where's that one there? There we go. No, it's still coming off. We'll get there. Screw that nice and tight once you've got it in the thread. And that's taken us now to instruction 10. That's how that's looking at the minute, guys. That's how that looks. That's that side. And that's that side of the assembly. Now instruction 10, we've still got to keep the framework this way around. And now it's telling us to put a 2-hole connector just on there. Again then, guys, get a black screw. And then connect this 2-hole connector to this part of the frame here. I find it easy sometimes if you put it in one of the holes of the connectors, it helps you hold the screw on the screwdriver. And all you've got to do is line it up to where you're screwing it in, basically. I find that helps me, guys. Try it out. So you keep losing your screws everywhere. So yeah, that's that done then. So that's taken us now to instruction 11. So now we've got to attach this part of the frame, which is BF08, which you can see just there. So this basically goes like this, guys. That's how that's going to fit, a dry fit. And yeah, you've got it. We've got to now screw those together. So this will take us, this was just 11 showing you where to put the frame, but 12 and 13 instructions are basically putting these 2 black screws in there. So we'll get that done. And then doing the assembly of the framework is all done. And then we're going to move on to doing some plant on details, which is exciting, guys. We ain't done none of that for a while. So let me try and get this in a good position so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Let's get those screwed in nice and tight. We don't want the Millennium Falcon falling apart, do we? Yeah, I do hope you're enjoying this build, guys. If you are and you've not already, remember to subscribe. Pressing the bell notification, you'll always be notified every time I put this up on the channel, which I'm going to try and do a lot more of. 2 videos of this a week I'd love to do. But yeah, that is it. No, don't rush off too quick. We've got instruction 14. I've just realised we're going to turn it back over now. We're doing another 2-way connector, 2-hole connector. And that's going to be here. We need another 2-hole connector, guys, and we're just going to put that here along with 2 black screws, and then that is it for the assembly of the frame. I'm just getting my things from this pillbox here if you wonder what I'm reaching over to, guys. With any build, all these screws now, you're wise to get one of these. Put all these screws in there, you're not going to lose them. But yeah, that's what I'm working over there for, and getting my screws out, etc. So I've got 2 black screws here. Now what we're going to do is line 2-hole connector up, and again screw them into this framework. which are BF08 and BF06. That's these two here. Do those nice and tight. And for the second time around, guys, yeah, that is it for this part of the issue, doing the assembly of the framework. So those are nice and tight. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's the way that's looking. Looking good, eh? Love that. So now let's move on to putting the plant details on. Okay then guys, so now we're detailing the hull panel BP28, which we've got here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be attaching these two strips. Now if you look at these, they have got like a diagonal shape to the end of the strip. Now this is going to do all first 6 instructions of this part of the build, guys, detailing the hull panel. So I'm going to just go straight into it, and these, what I'm doing next is instruction 1 to instruction 6. So first of all, what I'm going to do, if I turn this round, we'll do a dry fit first. These have got to be glued, but dry fit them first, guys, just in case you don't go them right, and then you're going to have a whole lot of problems. Now, as you can see, that's not fitting. So if it doesn't fit, what you want is that little lip just there. I don't know if that's coming out on camera. That needs to be the bottom, and then you need to have the diagonal bit of these strips, yeah, like that, so it all goes flush down there, as you can see. So what we're going to do, put that to one side, get a bit of glue put on those, and we'll stick that on, because I'm happy with that. Got a little bit of glue on there. Okay, yeah, so we put a bit of glue on that strip. Just hold it down for a couple of seconds for the glue to set. That bit to join, this side being a bit of a pain. There you go, that's done. Brilliant. And now we'll do the same for this side. So you want the little rib at the bottom. Let's do a dry fit first. That's how that should look. See how that's flush on that side of the hull. That's how it should be looking, guys. So again, we'll put a little bit of glue, just a drop of glue will do, guys. You ain't got to go overboard. There you go. Be a bit too much on there, but yeah, that's what we've got the mat for. So yeah, just hold that onto the panel without gluing your fingers on it, guys, like I've just nearly have. There you go. Takes seconds, and that's dry already. A bit's lifting up a touch. Just keep hold that for a minute. And that's how that's looking so far, guys. And that, believe it or not, like I said, takes us to the first instructions, the 6 instructions all done. Let me just show you a nice close up of that. That's that strip side done, and then this other side done. Brilliant. So let's keep going to the next instruction. Now, guys, for instruction 7, we're going to take this little part here, plankton detail, and this is going to be going into these 2 slots here. Underneath, you can see these slots, and the way it needs to go is you want it like a ramp effect going that way. So we'll do a dry fit again, and that's how that should be looking. Simple as that. So now we're happy with that, we'll put a bit of glue just on these raised bit of plastics. This glue either wants to come out or it doesn't. Sometimes it comes out pretty quick, and then others it just dribbles out. Alright, there we go, just hold that tight there for a second. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's how that's looking. And that is instruction 7 and 8 done. Attaching that plankton detail. Love it. Right, so now I always get glue on my fingers, look. Never goes on the objects or parts, it always goes on me. Always walking away with loads of glue. Now then guys, for instruction 9, 10, 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, we'll put in some little plankton details we've got here. So yeah, we've got those two. And this one here, which is alive because it keeps moving. There you go. These were on a sprue, which I've already taken off, guys. When you do take them off the sprues though, just be careful you've not got any rough edges, and if you have, just get a bit of sandpaper or your wife's nail file or something, you'll be able to file them down. I'm just looking now, see if I've got one handy. I did have, but it seems to have disappeared. But as long as you're happy and you take the bits off and make it flush, that should be alright. Yeah. So for instruction 10 and 11 and 12, we are putting some plankton details all on the back here. So you've got these two circular ones. Again, I'll do a dry fit first, guys. Make sure you've got them the right way around. What you want is, if you can see that on camera, you've got like a little sticking out bit. The other side's a lot more smoother. What you want to do is have a sticky out bit like that. Put the other circular bit on. There you go. And then 13, instruction 13 is basically telling you to cut this off the sprue, which we've already done. But then 14 is putting this in the centerpiece here. So let's see, you want to put that on. Yeah, like that. And then when you've done your dry fit like that, guys, if you're all happy where they're going and you know you're going to be able to put one like that, and that's how you want it, like that. Now what we do is just glue them on. So bring the glue over. Now I'm going to put some on there, to be fair. You can put it on the actual piece if you want. There you go, top and bottom. So hold that into place for a second, just while it dries. There you go, the same this one. So simple but effective, guys. They look really cool. There you go, that's that done. And then this final little piece, what you want, as I say, you want the big, just trying to get that on my fingers so you can see this big part here has to go at the top, and then obviously the other part at the bottom. So put a bit of glue in here. It's alright doing like this, but just be careful not to let it run down your panel because it's going to look a bit messy. How fiddly is this? Love it. There we go. Make sure that's straight. Give it a bit of push onto the panel. Let the glue set. And there we have it, guys. That is all the way to instruction 15 done. And that is the end of this week's build, guys. So look how that looks. Lovely. Nice and flush. Got some more plankton details there. Looking brilliant. Making sure that's just stuck they are. And you've got that strip there, nice and flush. And of course that plankton detail there. Brilliant. All done then, guys. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll do a glory shot of it and show you how it's all looking and what we've done so far this week. And come back next time. Take care, guys. See you soon. And that is it for this week, guys. You've had two bumper issues in 1 week of Millennium Falcon, and I've enjoyed it massively. Today what we've done, we've assembled some more of the bottom frames, and we've worked on some of the whole panel, which I've loved, guys. Very exciting issue today, and I've loved bringing you 2 issues of the Millennium Falcon from Fano in 1 week. I might do more of that, guys, or maybe 3. I want to really catch up with this Millennium Falcon. I'm on pack 11 and I've got about 3 or 4 more packs just sitting down on the floor, just sitting there to be built. And with this build, guys, once you get into doing this Millennium Falcon build, it's addictive. It's like any build, but it's really addictive to see it progress and get bigger and get more detail. So yeah, that's in the future. I'm going to try and bring you more Millennium Falcon, maybe 2 a week, 3 a week, depending if I've got the time to do it. I wish I had more time if I did consistently be doing builds, but with that editing, etc. It's a bit boring, but you don't need that. It's just time. The videoing is the cool part, which I do love editing as well. But the videoing, I say, is the easiest part, but then it's the editing after. That's a little insight to YouTubing, guys, but I do love everything I do on YouTube. All sides of it I do love. Anyway, I'm going to stop gabbling. Have a good rest of the day, guys, whenever you've watched this. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a big like. We'd really appreciate that. And if you're not already, remember to click that subscribe button, press that bell notification. You will always be notified every time I put something up on the channel. Talking of the clicking and all that, I do hope you like the new sound effects I've been playing about with. I'm trying to just make things a bit different, evolve a little bit. So like when you see me subscribe, like, you can click ping, and then there's a comment and sound. Just playing about there, guys. I do hope you like that bit of fun I'm having. You've got to amuse yourself, haven't you? I'm going to stop there, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. See ya. Peace.